Welcome to Poetry Palace TV, episode 36. I am Tom Beal, and this is my Diary of a Poet series. Thank you for bearing with me through the entire series. And if you're new, we are now reading from Volume 18, Internal Revolutions. It is a book of poems I've been writing to my late wife since February 2020. She was the love of my life for almost 19 years, and it shattered my heart to hold her hand as she stopped breathing. I do not know anything about this 50 shades of grieving I seem to have entered, but some of the people around me think I should try to share it, so here I am. I truly hope that something in these words touches your heart and helps in some way. Number 1195, 9 February 20. Day one of waiting to cruise without you is finally past. Hopes of getting on the ship today were dashed just hours from the hotel. 2 more nights in the room where memories of you amassed, with hopes of writing some verse that will release my heart from this horrid hell. But I must salt the wounds with broken hopes of love used to share, ripping off the scabs of time that the vicious claws of living all alone, trying to survive the constant daymares of all the ways you showed you care, but not allowing my fantasies of not feeling to turn this heart to stone. Number 1196, 9 February 20, number 2. I am sitting in the pub where we sat with Richard and Lindsay a year ago, and it is not nearly as horrible as I thought it would be. Joyce is playing acoustics, though she says electric is the way she'd like to go. So the brass and Bach is starting to feel just like it is supposed to be. The cheer of weary travelers is drowning out my sadness, if only for a night. Oh, I can almost hear you whining about the casino being closed. And in some other universe where we are still laughing and everything is all right, you are sitting right beside me with all of your beauty and love exposed. Number 1197, 10 February 20. Sitting at the muster station, waiting for that same old, same old. Only this time I am alone, and you are never coming home. I guess this is part of 19 years of loving taking its toll. Pain appears to be the way a classic heart gets all of its chrome. Now angels and devils are battling to see which way to go. Higher callings say open up, while the forces of fear say close. I think now is the time I get to decide what I keep in tow, when I try out one thing at a time and simply see how it goes. Number 1198, 10 February 20, number 2. In about 35 minutes, they will open the casino up, and I will gamble for the very first time since you're gone. I will have the privilege of getting through another bitter cup, and then tomorrow will just be another bitter dawn. But I know at my core it is only because of the love you gave that pieces of shattered heart cut me whenever I breathe. As I know that the part of my heart that you have taken to your grave will forever, in the deep sorrow of our parting wreath. Number 1199, 10 February, number 3. Back at the pub, the lovely couple I met left to go eat. They both write, sometimes together and sometimes alone. They were also downstairs to help make my singing complete. I doubt I could repay all of the love they've shown. I do not know if my faith in people has gotten better or if my belief in angels has taken the lead. But I am starting to see there is no spirit in the letter, and that there are those who can comfort when you bleed. Number 1200. 11 February 20. So Alan and Susie just went to previously laid plans. Chances of running into them has to be about 1 in 3.5 billion. Surprises of spirit are as elusive as shifting sands, but the knowingness in each's smile as they left had to be worth at least 1 million. Just a couple on a promenade who were willing to hear one of the saddest endings to a love story that a widower could ever tell. I could not have invented a scenario half as dear, just as I could not have imagined that this cruise could possibly be going this well. Number 1201. 12 February 20. So I am introducing you to all kinds of people on the ship. And they sit and talk and look at pictures and feed my soul. It seems they lessen my bitter cup by each taking a sip. Feels like they are putting my pieces right back to whole. 1202. 12 February 20, number 2. First time in Bermuda, and I really wish you were here. I spent 2 hours in a museum and a fort you would have hated. It was not until now, by the pub, that I shed a tear. I am starting to think this whole grieving process is overrated. Should be celebrating the awesome life you helped me live. The plethora of loving memories you so graciously bestowed. Or practicing the many ways you taught me how to give. And remembering how even at the end, the joy from your smile flowed. You said you were going to Nashua. I hope you made it. But hope you stopped on this island to see me while you were on your way. I did not know how it would end, but loved how you played it. And I will talk to you till the day I die. I have so much to say. Number 1203. 12 February 20, number 3. The Mr. Coffee does a cup in 3 minutes or 4. You would love the big round shower head that makes it rain. This luxury is such a treat to a heart that is sore. There's probably no better way to be in pain. Over $1,000 spent in the casino to make you proud, and trying to find verses that do not make me cry. I am used to singing alone, and I am singing loud. And I hope the love we grew is helping you to fly. Number 1204. 12 February 20, number 4. On Valentine's Day, I am having a poetry reading. It is at 10:30, and I have not planned starting the day with you. I hope it is a morning when my heart is not quite bleeding, and I'm really hoping that you will be there to carry me through. I can't believe I am missing you on back-to-back cruises. I can't believe I am spending my time alone with you in a suite. Still trying to deal with your passing and all of its bruises, without losing sight of all the years I spent with your kisses so sweet. Number 1205. It's 4:45 in the morning, and here we are. now living on opposite sides of the veil. I feel your hand in mine like yesterday, but it is so far. In 2 days, with shattered pieces of heart we sail. How a whole lifetime can crumble in 3.5 weeks. How sorrow like an avalanche can bury me. So low in the valley, I cannot remember the peaks. Oh, if only one look in your eye I could see. Number 1206. 13 February 20, number 2. There are lots of empty tables to sit at 7 o'clock. Seems maybe people are friendlier just after dawn. The hot tubs are empty, probably because we are still at dock. It is the first time I have used them since you were gone. And maybe the Cars song makes a little more sense to me now. That memory and imagination have your voice. And maybe, just maybe, our love can survive all of this somehow. And maybe the chance of survival rests upon choice. Number 1207. 13 February 20, number 3. Stop back in the Windjammer for coffee, number 5. I'm pretty sure at 8:45 you would be sleeping still. Is each new morn I awake a little more alive? Or has each long night I sleep alone a portion of pain to kill? Oh, would that I suffer numb and feel another day, but would rather die 1,000 deaths than forget a single kiss. I'll relive each moment shared no matter what I pay, crying a river of tears to remember each moment of bliss. Number 1208. 13 February 20, number 4. 2 wicker recliners with footstools outside our door. I can picture you sitting in the other one as I write. 17th cruise, but I was never alone before. So this fantasy of you lounging really is out of sight. Maybe when the next cruise is over, it will be real, but I do not know if I will be able to say goodbye. I am not sure that without you I know how to feel. Though you did not leave without showing me how hard I should try. Number 1209. 13 February 20, number 5. So I decided to read Merry Christmas, Lover Girl and Valentine's 04. I thought maybe this would fill in the backstory of why I am so sad. This is the entire reason I tried to get you to write down your thoughts before. So it was for the kids, but was thinking of the copy I would have had. There's a picture of each honeymoon that we took hanging upon the cruise wall. And almost as if it were coincidence, it now happens to be full. I thought for a moment, in the wind passing the ship, I could almost hear your call. Just like when I get close to the casino, I know I can feel your pull. And that's where we're going to finish today. I would like to thank you very much for joining me this episode of Poetry Palace TV. I hope there was something that caught your ear. Feel free to check out the website, and we'll see you again. Au revoir.